Today's devotional comes from Luke chapter 10, verses 41 and 42. But the Lord answered her, Martha, Martha, you are anxious and troubled about many things, but one thing is necessary. Mary has chosen the good portion, which will not be taken away from her.
Recently, I read a blog by Kim Butts of Harvest Prayer Ministries about the discipline of silence. It was entitled, Creating Space for God. Just think about the title for a moment, Creating Space for God. Think about the space He created for us to have fellowship with Him. First, in the garden where Adam and Eve had free, unhindered fellowship with God. Then, sin separated them from God. Sin became a barrier to dwelling with Him. That state of separation became the common condition of all those born after Adam. Yet God so loved us and desired to have fellowship with us that He created a new space where we can enjoy fellowship with Him again. One passage that reflects this truth, that God created space where man can once again enjoy fellowship with Him, is found in the book of Hebrews, chapter 10, verses 19 through 22. Therefore, brothers, since we have confidence to enter the holy places by the blood of Jesus, by the new and living way that He opened for us through the curtain, that is, through His flesh, and since we have a great priest over the house of God, let us draw near with a true heart and in full assurance of faith, with our hearts sprinkled clean from an evil conscience and our bodies washed with pure water. The space where fellowship with God can be experienced has been restored. It is our privilege to draw near. Yet things often get in the way. Some of those things may actually be good things. Earlier I mentioned the blog by Kim Butts. Her late husband, Dave Butts, touches on a similar theme that he wrote years ago in a blog. There is an epidemic that is rampant throughout our society and culture today. No part of the country is immune from this plague. Little children suffer from it, as well as the elderly and those in between. There is no quick cure, and many people never recover from it. It breaks up homes, incapacitates people, and contributes to many other diseases. It is busyness. We live in a busy society. Never have there been so many choices concerning what to do, or so many pressures that stem from our schedules. Even the youngest are not immune. What is the answer to busyness? To be busy, so busy that our intimacy with the Lord takes the back seat. Like Mary, we need to choose the good portion. Dave Butts goes on to say, the solution to busyness is not laziness. It is not shirking of responsibilities or a giving of oneself to recreation. It is to put first what Jesus said is first. It is a realignment of priorities in which we put the one thing that is needed in the very center of our lives, allowing everything else to flow from it. As we learn to sit at Jesus' feet, we find the rest of our day more orderly and less hectic. Rather than trying to accomplish everything we think we need to do during a day, we listen to His still small voice directing us to do what comes from Him. Why not join me in making space for God?